to let go. Let me tell you, friend, believe me when I say I know. It always feels like we're punching in. Well, I'm glad you stopped by. The fun is about to begin. You paid good money at the door and get ready for a real good show. If you want to have a real good time with me tonight, you gotta move like crazy, dancing in the pale moonlight. We can all get down, spin inside out, I'm telling you. If you really want to groove, you gotta make a move.
And even some people's failures actually intrigues me, and I want to know, like, what were they trying to do? How was this, or their successes? How did you do that? But once I get to know certain people, I find out that I don't like them because of what they've done. I usually end up liking people because of who they are.
Yeah.
And how they respond to failing or to succeeding is what attracts me to people. Yeah.
Who they are, really, truly. And the other thing I think we're all guilty of, and you kind of have to shy away from doing, is defining your successes relative to other people. You really have to define your successes and failures, and even if you don't want to defer to them, I mean, accomplishments, however you want to say it, relative to your former self and relative to what you were doing before. Because you can always find somebody who's more successful, who's better at what one thing that you do, and if you get too hung up on that, it's just doesn't go well.
Yeah, you're just going to stunt your own growth.
Exactly. Exactly.
Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today.
Yeah,
right.
Very well said.
Thank
Very well
you,
said.
Jordan Peterson.
It's an unofficial plug for Jordan Peterson.
I had that like in my head waiting for him to finish to say like, and most people don't compare their,
think we all
their
think alike.
conditions. They're thinking about, well, I wish I had that. Why couldn't I have won the lottery?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and some of that's just outrageous. I mean, if not to get on a spiritual kick or anything, but everyone can sit around and be like, woe is me, how come this works out for that person but not for me? It's like, I know that every person that I've ever felt that way about, even in my journey of life, is when you actually, nothing just happens for anybody. I mean, maybe you were in the right place at the right time, but what got that person in the right place at the right time? It's a lot of work that you never saw or heard. People just being in that right place and right time took a long time to get to that right place and right time.
And on top of that, which nobody ever thinks about this, and this is actually a personal thing to me, because I was at one time having one of those moments myself where I was like, why am I not where I need to be? Why am I I'm always behind. And I was having this little pity part in my head to myself, and somebody stopped out to our place and they were like, wow, your place is awesome.
Yeah.
I wish I had this. And in that moment, it was like, hey, dude.
Yeah.
Shut up. Quit your crying. It was like God shined his light on me and said, son, stop being a baby and shut up.
And do your thing, yeah.
Yeah. And so that was like one of those moments where I was like, wow, okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Point taken, There's always somebody that wishes they were where you're not wanting to be.
Yeah. I've been there.
Hey, Riley here. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Make a Move podcast. For more content, check us out on all major social media platforms and makeamovepodcast.com. Until next time, get off your butt and make a move.